made some good points. Let me also rope in Shekhar into this conversation. Shekhar, in fact, let's also apprise our viewers that per container, exporters and importers are going to be saving somewhere around $100 to $150 of costs when it comes to using this particular port. This is not only about the kind of ships that can dock here, but it is also about the connectivity, the international connectivity that India is going to be able to enjoy. The proximity to international shipping routes when it comes to Europe and North America and East Asian countries is obviously one of the salient features of this particular port. Secondly, the connectivity within India, is just a couple of kilometers away from the highway that connects the rest of India. It's about 15 kilometers away from the Trivandrum airport. So this is obviously a huge game changer for the Indian economy.
Absolutely. Vineet, thank you for having me over, and I was listening to all the eclectic guests who have joined in for this show. I think it goes without saying this is a big leap for India. In terms of ease of doing business, in terms of infrastructure development, in terms of Kerala. Now, even in as we talk, I'm in Kerala right now, and everybody is really watching the news, trying to understand where this is going forward. Because I think this is something which is going to take India to the next stage, going to take Kerala to the next stage in terms of employment, job opportunities, and also understanding Kerala's potential. So this is a big leap. Like you also mentioned, it's also about how ergonomically it's designed in terms of infrastructure, in terms of highways, in terms of roads, and the container port. This is just an engineering marvel for India, and of course, it's made in India. But I think bigger than that, I think the whole potential of this activity is that it makes India a force to reckon with. Of course, the second thing is this is something which India has been wanting for a long time. In terms of as an emerging superpower, as an emerging nation, this is a port which stands out above the rest, and it's also in Kerala, so the options are many. It's very dynamic, very widespread, very diverse. There is great flora and fauna here, and there are many more industries which could also be influenced by this as a domino effect. If this happens, and if it's been given as a symbolic push by the Honorable Prime Minister, which he always does, it has a domino effect on other industries also. Other industries also do very well. And the fact that everybody was there in attendance today for the launch speaks for itself, from the opposition, from the ruling party, of course. But the fact that everybody in India is talking about this, we are talking about this right now, we're talking about a port which is very different from the rest, will obviously make the whole world sit up and notice that India is doing something very different. India is doing something which is out of the ordinary. And this sport is something very different. This sport is a marvel of India, and I think it's purely made in India at the end of the day. And I think that's really important in terms of ease of doing business, in terms of holistic development, in terms of economic growth, economic stability, job promotion, job rotation, managing the ecosystem, and of course, Kerala wins in this, India wins in this. I think that's important.
That's a good point, Shekhar. Kerala wins in it and India wins in it. And Professor